There is one common concern for couples, and that is about communication. If you want to improve your communication, imagine turning daily walks into a powerful tool for strengthening communication in relationships. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how daily walking will build your relationship. It'll build your communication. And I've got some videos that are proof to show it to you. So stick with me. Whether you're a newlywed or have been in a relationship for years, I'm going to show you how walking will help you connect with your significant other on a deeper level. So lace up your sneakers because we're going to start walking. In this video, I'm going to use walking as an example because it worked for me. And I don't have a bad relationship or bad communication with my husband. I have very good communication and a relationship with my husband. And these are some of the skills that helped me realize what I have. And so this video is not just about walking, but I'm going to show you how this form of exercise or any sport that you enjoy as a couple will help you improve your communication. The key is to use exercise as a means to improve communication. So insert any exercise you like. Think of golf. Think of pickleball, think of dancing or snowshoeing or hiking or cycling. You can use one of those or you can use any of those. You can mix it up, but it should be something that you and your significant other like to do together. The best results to create a daily habit, you can do it 3 times a week, you can do it every day, but you really need to start developing a habit, and that will improve your communication over time. It may not be a day, a week, it may be a month, it may be 3 months, it may be a year, but it will help improve your communication if you stick with it. A walk, I now use a walk as an example. It can be in a neighborhood. It doesn't really matter where it takes place. All that matters is that you're starting this daily habit to be together. So once you start walking and it becomes a daily habit, the benefits will start to show. My husband and I have been walking for a long time, and we walk now 3 times a week for over an hour. We started it for exercise. Little did I know how meaningful it would be. I'm going to insert some photos and videos of our walking. Bear in mind that we first started walking early in the morning. Most of these videos happen when it's dark out and it's 6 o'clock in the morning, but that's the time for our daily habit, and we're sticking with it. So the clips that I put in are going to be in the dark. At least they're going to start in the dark. They may not always end in the dark, but be sure to stay to the end because I am going to continue to talk about my personal experience on what signs to watch for so you can tell if your walking partner or your exercise partner is engaged in your relationship and engaged in communication. Before we get to my personal experiences, I want to share some of the benefits about walking together as a couple and what that can do for you. So first of all, I found that when my husband and I walk in the morning, we generally start off quiet. Well, it's 6 o'clock in the morning and we just got off the bed, and it would be normal that that's how a walk would start, is you're just waking up. As the walk progresses, we talk about our plans for the day. Sometimes we don't talk, and that's okay. And sometimes at the end of the walk, we don't talk, and that's okay. But in general, a lot of our conversations happen in the middle of the walk. By the end of the walk, we're more awake, and we are mentally feeling a whole lot better about our day. It has been said that walking with a partner releases endorphins, serotonins, and dopamine, which can improve your mood during and after your walk. I'd agree. I definitely feel my mood has improved after a walk, and I would agree that my husband's mood is greatly improved after a walk. So try to imagine trying to improve your communication with your significant other starting in a bad mood. No, thank you. So, starting a walk can greatly improve your mood and build a foundation for you to communicate with your significant other in a better mood. So, walking together gives me and my husband uninterrupted time to catch up and talk about the things that are important or what's trending or just silly stuff. We talk about so many things from finances to groceries to dinner plans to family to upcoming holidays, travel plans, politics. I find that in mid walk, that's the best time to bring up any topic that needs deeper consideration. And it opens up a way for us to talk about topics that need deeper consideration or what we need to talk about to troubleshoot. And that leads me to how walking has led to better cooperation. I feel that when we are walking, we can connect more and we are more motivated to work together. So when we're walking in this mid walk, we can talk about who is going to make what phone calls that day, that week, who's going to handle some of the household repairs, what chores need to be done, what priorities are for our home maintenance or meal planning or estate planning. This is where we can divide and conquer, and we can build on each other's skills and resources to make it happen. Ultimately, you want to build on the physical exercise to make connections while you're walking. Walking can help couples reconnect, resolve conflicts, and to open up to each other. This video is more than just talking about improving your health. I think we all know that walking can increase your energy and blood flow, and 20 to 30 minutes of walking can help reduce stress. Reducing stress will always help open up communication. So that's just an extra bonus to improving a couple's communication. Now, I want to share with you my experiences to get the best results from your walk. It's similar to the phrase, read the room. Then that simply means to gauge the mood or feelings of other people in a particular situation or setting. So right now we're talking about me and my husband and how I read the room when I am walking with him, what observations I make during the walk. That helps me know when to bring up certain topics. This happened organically, and it happened over the years. This in no way is me trying to manipulate or to get my husband to do things. This was a very organic and loving way that this came about. It just blows my mind. And it works. So, reading the room while I'm walking just means that I'm aware of his nonverbal cues. Like I can sense his emotions or I can feel dynamics to understand how to appropriately respond or behave. Essentially, you want to be observant and adjust your actions based on the tone of the walk and the person you are walking with. Now, I noticed when my husband and I start walking, we often start with more space between us, right? It's in the morning, we're just getting out of bed, the space is a little bit wider. By the end of the walk, we are closer together. Now, I've been walking and talking with my husband for a very long time. I know when something is bothering him, and I know when he needs more mental space. Sometimes he's walking a little faster, and he's speaking a whole lot less. And I know that it's okay to give him that space. Maybe he's concerned just about going to the doctors that day, or he's trying to troubleshoot something in his mind about how to fix something around the house. And that's okay to give him that space because he ultimately needs to accomplish something that particular day, and I can choose another day. I can read his body language and I can read his mood in a simple walk. And if you continue a daily habit of walking with your significant other, you're going to learn it too. You got to know the signs, where to find them, and be able to read them. So here's some things to watch for. Just some things that I watch for. And for me, I know my husband is engaged in my relationship. And one of the questions I asked is your partner watching out for your safety? Is he or she making sure that you're not getting in harm's way? Like passing cars or potholes or walking or tripping over debris, or loose pets is another one. My husband is constantly watching out for my safety, and he purposely walks on the outside of me with me on the inside. And when a car comes by or a dog gets loose, he takes my hand and he steps in between. I know he's engaged in my relationship, our relationship. I don't underestimate those little things he does for me, because those little things are extremely meaningful. Does your partner show signs of distance or a faster or lower pace? In general, my husband stays pretty close in stride. He does not leave me behind, and he does not get too far ahead. Another question might be is, does your partner show patience and consideration for your wants and needs? So once in a while, I have my cell phone with me and I like to take pictures, and that's just kind of what happens on a walk, and he's very considerate about it. So if I want to stop and take a nature photo, or if I have to stop to tie a shoelace, or to take off a jacket, put my hair in a ponytail, or stop at the clubhouse to use the bathroom, he will walk until I'm ready to continue. He doesn't leave me behind, and he doesn't leave me far away. So these are a few signals that you can look for to see if your relationship is on track. The track to better communication, stronger commitments to each other. If some of these signals or other signals are not evident, try to keep walking and reading the room. So like I said before, if my husband is not really talkative, but he's keeping in pace and he's not leaving me behind, he's probably focusing on something else that needs to happen that day. And that's okay. Read the room, and that will come organically and lovingly in a relationship. Just keep making walking a daily habit or a weekly habit, and it will get better. By the way, walking in nature also makes a great date. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the clips and the reading of the room, and how we organically came to a more loving relationship that includes good communication. And I hope this helps you too. Thanks for following along. Please subscribe for more content and learn more about my relationships with my husband specifically, and subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye for now.